These are some basic instructions for using the Samsung DVD-VR320 DVD recorder. Once you have hooked up your external device, you can see I have two of them on top of it. I have a VCR because I needed to record a VHS tape onto DVD, and I also have the VHS-C camcorder, which allows me to play back the VHS-C tapes. So once you have your playback devices plugged in to your DVD recorder, you will know it, because when you play a video on those devices, you will actually see it on the screen. If the screen, and assuming the screen, your TV or monitor is hooked up to your DVD player, not the other devices, that's how you know you're all set up in terms of connections. Then you need to put a brand new disc into the drawer, and I'm using this Sony, let's see here, Sony DVD-RW. I also have some Maxell DVD-RWs. Both of them are 4.7 gigabytes, which is about 2 hours. And I think that's actually only true if you record on a poor quality. I believe when you're using the higher quality, it's basically an hour, maybe a little bit more, maybe an hour and 15 minutes or so of recording. So I'm going to slide one into the drawer, a fresh one. Then what I'll see on the screen is a question asking me if I want to initialize the disk, and the answer is going to be no, and I'll use the handy dandy remote, which I'll kind of walk through right now. This is how you handle the menu items: up, down, left, right, and enter. And then the other buttons that I generally use are the record speed, the record button, the stop button, that's for recording, and then for playback you have the play, pause, stop, rewind, and fast forward as typical. To get to the menu, you need to use this button. I find myself using that a lot. It comes up with a blank screen a lot, and you have to hit that to get the menu, and sometimes the menu disappears if you don't use it for a while. So, using the menu enter button, it says uninitialized disk, do you want to initialize this disk? And I'm going to say no. Maybe I don't have a choice. Never mind that. I guess I'll have to say yes. The sad part about it is that it's going to initialize it in the wrong mode, and you're going to have to reinitialize it or reformat it. So, good learning here. Let's see what happens. Should come up with the same request. This time I will say yes and initialize, and then it'll go about its business and initialize. Once it's done, I'll have to hit that menu button, this menu button, to see the menu, and then I'll show you from there.